Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Guild Wars 1 Let's Play. We are here in the Aurios mines to do another one of the challenge missions. We're just going to hop right in. I know very little about this mission. I looked up some stuff for on the wiki, same thing as all the other ones. If we get to 100, we get more max Luxon factions, so I might do that. I need so much Luxon faction. I need like 12 million for the title. I'm probably not going to go for it. I was thinking about it. Because I was mentioning how there's an AFK farm for the previous one, but it's like 6k a run, 30 minutes. I need like millions, so I'd have to do thousands of runs, hundreds of runs. Which is like... realistically, if I do it while I'm just sitting here, it's probably only going to be like a week or two, but... I don't actually know if I'm going to be logged into Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1 at the same time. I've been playing them both. Anyway, this mission. So the way this mission works is you just have to capture these different shrine points and hold them for a good amount of match. A Shadow of Canaxi. I didn't realize these were here. That's cool. So if you don't know what these are, the Shadow of Canaxi are mobs from... one of the endgame zones of factions. Tears of Duena. That's a unique name for a mob. Not a unique mob itself, but it's a unique name for it at least. I didn't realize these things were outside of the deep. So according to the wiki, all we need to do to hit the 2... Apparently, if we just hold 2 points, we should be able to get 100 points by the end of the match. So you don't actually have to beat the nightmare stuff, I believe. You just have to get to points. It's a little bit weird. It makes you want to fight the nightmare horde because you see that they have more points than you up there. But at the end of the day, I don't think it actually does anything if they have more points than you, to my knowledge, at least to what I read on the wiki. It doesn't actually do anything if they have more points than you. Although, it will make it faster if I just, you know, blast away at 1 or 2 of these other shrines. Also, it seems like, at least so far, all the enemies have been coming from this direction, so it makes it quite a bit easier. Ah, these Irakanjuju. These are really annoying in the endgame zone because they drop a spirit that reses all their allies. Don't know if they do it here. Yeah, it's super annoying in the endgame zone. Yeah, I don't know how many of these... Yeah, I don't know if we have to beat the Nightmare Horde. At least I don't think we do. Oh no. Thankfully, there are a whole bunch of spirits left over here from when I was killing the dude. So. This is one of those divide and conquer missions. This is one of those missions that would have been really hard back in the day because you don't have access to stuff like fallback, which is the spell I use to have us all run around a little bit faster. Now, I don't have it on a lot of my people right now for some reason. Oh, because I was messing around with some builds. But in general, I normally have it on at least one person. Actually, no, Olivia should have it. Yeah, Olivia does have it. It was just a cooldown. But yeah, that's a Paragon skill, so that comes in the next campaign. Not in this one. So, that wouldn't have been available to the people playing this on the, you know, during the beginning, or in the beginning. I think obviously the more, you know, the more points you hold, the more points you're going to get at the end of the match, but oh, we need to take this one back really quick. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to actually keep both of these up. Like, you would have to run movement skills on literally everybody in your party. At least back in the day. You know, before. Actually, I guess Warriors did have charge. That would be a party-wide speed boost that was available back during the OG days, pre-Nightfall. So I guess if you're doing this with a full group of players, you would probably bring a charge warrior to go back and forth between a lot of these different areas. That'd be interesting. Let's have a little bit of a look around, I guess. Well, it's a pretty big area, actually. Yeah, it's actually a really big area. I did not expect it to be this big. I wonder if, like, only a certain number of them actually spawn at once. So, like, if you killed enough of the shrines, it would kind of stop some of the spawns from coming in and murking these guys. I wonder. It could be an option. Our other shrine flipped. Yeah, definitely bring a couple fallbacks for this. Or a couple fallback style effects, charge, whatever it is. Oh, now they're running back to the front. We gotta go sup these guys. Is it like first to a certain score? It's cool that we get to see the demon here outside of the deep, the end game zone, because it's like it is something that is mentioned quite a bit, but never really shown outside of there, to my knowledge. You know, besides obviously this right now that I'm seeing. So it's one of those things that feels a little bit weirder. Whereas the other side, you kind of interact with the main enemies, and those are like the wardens and the plant stuff. and you've been interacting with them the entirety of the zone. I guess you do have stuff like the fish and stuff in the deep, but like the big bad important stuff about the deep is the Canaxi and the demons, whereas in Urgoz it is the wardens and stuff who you'd been interacting with the entire campaign at that point. See what I was talking about where those guys rezzed because the spirit died? Let's get on over here. Oh, there's a lot of them. Do I not have Splinter Weapon? Oh, I took it off. I took Splinter Weapon off. I should have put it back on. I totally forgot. Yeah, these are the problem with these Irakanji. If there's too many of them alive, they'll start spawning friends. You need to make sure you have enough of them dead. Where they bring all their friends out of the ground. Yeah, man, not having Splinter Weapon here sucks. Splinter Weapon would have been so much bonus damage to these guys. Yeah, I'm assuming it's first to 500. That's what it seems like at the very least. Alright, let's get them a ball up. Man, the crit effect, that little ting ting, is so satisfying. In PvE in this game, all roads lead to dagger spamming. Even other classes. I think there is unironically a build on the wiki for dagger spam for every class because dagger spam is just so good. And stuff like Splinter Weapon just gives you so much AoE and is super easy to build since you're probably already going to have someone on a Signet of Spirits build. Oh, we lost all the points? Ah. Interesting. Yeah, we lost all the points there. So I guess maybe it isn't to 500. Because the dude died there. Weird. I figured it would be to 500 points, but whatever. That was kind of cool. It's kind of an interesting thing. You know what? I'm going to do it right now before I forget. Where is it? This is the skill I swapped, I believe. Actually, I guess saved his bar. Oh, his blood song. His blood song I swapped. Get that back on there right now so I can do damage. But yeah, that was a little look. Actually, you know what? Let's go back in. And I'm going to do a little bit of a run around as soon as the map opens, just so we can see, make sure we saw everything. I should have brought more speed boosts with me, but whatever, that's not a big deal. We're just going to do a little bit of a run around. Oh, I don't know if I ever showed this off, but this is... I'm pretty sure I talked about it in a previous episode. This is what I was talking about, where how you can skin over the bonus weapons with PvP skins. So this is a Poisonous Nevermore flat bow, and I skinned over it with a Silver Wing bow from PvP, which is normally a recurve bow, but it's a way you can actually get a Silver Wing as a flat bow. It's kind of cool. You can't change the mods on it, but you can add an enchanting thing on it, which is what most people use for PvE, or like a Fortitude or whatever. That the final mod you can change, basically. So you can add like a for PvP a Fortitude or a defense mod, or for PvE a enchanting mod. Yeah, it's something cool I learned a long time ago, and now all my characters have these pretty unique bows. I think like I have like an Eternal bow as well, which is another recurve bow, as the longbow on my Necromancer. The Storm bow is still also just a classic. The Storm bow is probably one of the coolest skins in the game, and it's actually like insane how easy to get it is for how cool of a skin it is. I'm gonna die here because I didn't do an intelligent thing and bring a... We do not question my decisions. Yes, we do. But I'm pretty sure this is the only side we didn't run to, so I'll just give you a quick little look. Looks like there's a boneyard or something cool down there, though. Let's hope someone can get to me or res me before that Luxon Enchanter dies, so we can see what's going on. Actually, maybe I should have had them kill that Canaxi. Probably should have had them kill that Canaxi. Let's see if I can send them back there in time. I don't think there is actually anything in here. It's just a little area with some coral or firewood. It's firewood. Little tables and a little thing into the mines. We die here. Okay, no, it looks like it is to 500. Okay. It is to 500. It's just... The game made it sound like we lost because we didn't control any more points, but it was actually to 500. Like it... Okay. Anyway. That's probably... Anyone who has actually played this, to the two of you who have played this mission, because I know nobody's done this, don't lie to me in the comments. To the two of you that have played this before, I'm pretty sure you were screaming that it is to 500 points. Don't lie to me, no one did this. I don't think I've ever met people who have unironically done these. But yeah, I think that's the entire area looked at. I'm partially also running around just so I can get my my cartographer done. Alright, let's see here. He's gonna teleport to me as soon as I get too far away because the scorpion sting and knock me down, but I think I'll be alright. Yeah, because he's gonna path back. Oh, his friend spawned. Hopefully he doesn't hex me again with... Alright, there we go. Now we can have a little look around. Looks like there's a whole area back here. This is cool. I like this. Looks like there's another whole area back here that's different. I wonder if, like, at some point these were intended to be arenas for something else. And that's why they have these areas that look like they should be different team spawns. Like this side and that other side. This is... Oh, that's a cool shot. I like that. That black smoke down there and these, like, mining things leading down into it. That's really cool, actually. I don't know, I dig that. I love that, like, stereotype in games of, like, a pit so dark and deep that no one actually knows what's at the bottom of it. I love that in fantasy. There's a pit like that in Eye of the North. I'm sure I'll show off whenever we get there. But we're going to zone back here. And we're going to wrap it up here for today. That's going to be the end of it. I want to thank you for coming out. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one where we tackle the last challenge mission in Factions before we finally move on to Nightfall. Probably the best campaign, but the one I probably like the least because it's the one I've played through the most, despite the fact that I actually do really like the story. But anyway, we'll get to it.